And so 𝗃𝗃 is all about innovation. We were able to, with your help, visualize these amazing graphics, pictures, provocations that really brought this to life. I don't think I'm wrong in saying this is the most recognizable part of the 𝗃𝗃 London right now. So my name is Ved and I lead innovation for TCS for the UK and Ireland region, which means I get to run the 𝗃𝗃. I look after the 𝗃𝗃 brand of TCS, which is all about innovation. We set up a brand called 𝗃𝗃, and 𝗃𝗃 is all about, as the name suggests, getting things done quickly. And we think that in the world we live in today, there's an enormous amount of change. There's a huge amount of volatility. And so it's really important for almost all our clients that they build this ability to deal with change, to do new things consistently, which is really where innovation lives. And so 𝗃𝗃 is all about innovation, and the space that we're in is just a physical manifestation of that. It's designed to foster innovation, it's designed to foster collaboration, to have meaningful but challenging conversations in a safe space. So this space really is a place where a lot of our clients and partners come in to be, I suppose, inspired and to have those conversations that they don't get to have every day in their offices. What we really wanted in that wall was to provoke, right? As people looked at it, as people sat here and they just glanced at a few things, we wanted it to be provocative, but we also wanted it to not have a linearity. That you don't have to consume all of it, you don't have to go from one end to the other, or it doesn't make sense. We had this discussion about what are we going to do, how do we bring it to life? And it's one thing to have statements, but it's another thing completely to really make it jump out at you, which is where you got involved. Thank you. We were able to, with your help, visualize these amazing graphics, pictures, provocations that really brought this to life, keeping in mind our brand, our color schemes, our the style that we wanted. And I think it's given us a real focal point for the 𝗃𝗃, because I don't think I'm wrong in saying this is the most recognizable part of the 𝗃𝗃 London right now. And everyone who comes to the 𝗃𝗃 wants to take a picture of this and post it. And sometimes it's the whole thing, and sometimes a little bit, and different people look at different parts of it. Some people see the question about identity, some people see the question about data and life cycle of data beyond birth and death, and how does that work for us in the future, or some people see kind of the geopolitical disruption that's coming, and we've got little statements about all of these. But really this is our collaborative effort with your team and ours to really help people think beyond the present, not because they want answers, but because they want questions. So I think the first part was around all the conversations we had, where we went back and forth and we pushed each other and said, well, that's not going to work, or this is going to work, or this is better, or that's better, or make it bigger, make it smaller. I think that process is really essential. Any creative process needs to go through that. The second point of value was how quickly it got done. Once we landed on something, like before we knew it, it was up. And that was amazing for everybody here. So this office is all about facing each other, being collaborative. In the same way, when everything is digital, something that is purely handcrafted really is a great counterpoint. And it reminds us of this kind of duality of digital versus physical experiences, and the importance that we stay rooted in what is physical, what is real. I'm a great believer, by the way, in that digital is also real in a different way, but the physicality, the tactileness of doing something by hand, I think has a charm, and I think it's great to be able to capture that. I suppose that's, you always want something that's a signature, right? And I think what this has given us is a real signature point of the 𝗃𝗃. As I was saying, it's that instant recognizability of the space. And if all the photographs that have been posted online or shared about the 𝗃𝗃, especially in places like LinkedIn or wherever, this is the one that always jumps out, and instantly this is the London 𝗃𝗃, which is great. So I've always known that we could do something amazing if we work together. It was just about finding that right moment to bang our heads together to try and do something.